We force ourselves too much, get too much, until we forget just being. Hi, I'm Isabel Rolo, and welcome to the show, Let It Shine. Welcome to Let It Shine show, and Konetzny is here with us today. Welcome, Anne.
Thank you.
Welcome to Let It Shine show.
Thank you for having me.
For the people that they don't know who is Anne Konetzny, who is Anne?
Well, I am an artist in all different sort of aspects, but I sort of jump from one type of art to the next. Right now I am really into painting. I do a lot of modern art, and I incorporate different styles of painting. I incorporate different types of photos that I find with oil paint and try to create a different sort of feel, along with doing some children's art, paintings for rooms and things that my daughter has inspired me about. I do a lot of jewelry making, but right now I'm still in my painting zone, and I tend to jump from one type of art to the next at the blink of an eye. So,
when you decide that you want to be an artist, how you found this passion?
I became, I was in a difficult relationship back east, and I came out to California, and my plan was to do the whole coast, but I was sort of stopped dead in my tracks in LA, and I sort of was just caught up into it, and I realized that it would be something that I could actually do, because I've been an actress my whole life, because I've been through so much in my life.
So you are a painting, you are an artist?
Yes, yeah.
With art is more the channel for you to express who you were inside.
Exactly.
Which one? Painting or acting?
Honestly, I think both, because painting is something I do to get out my feelings that are my own feelings, my alone feelings. If I'm upset about something, if I'm happy about something, if I'm worried about something, if I just need a distraction, I paint. As far as acting goes, I love to be around people, and I have been through so much in my life that it's not acting, I've been there for the most part.
You bring some of your paintings today to the show.
Yes.
Can you tell me something about your paintings?
Yes, absolutely. I can go through each one with you if you'd like. I was inspired by children, because that to a child would be a masterpiece, because they love to use crayons, and the way I did the painting is I used textured oil base along with oil crayons. It's a replica somewhat of a chair that my fiance was given to by a producer, and I was inspired one night, and I wanted to recreate that on canvas. Painting I did for my daughter and for one of the little girls that I nanny for. It's basically for a child's room. It's just a fun, swirly, daisy, happy painting that would be perfect for their appreciation. This painting I did for my daughter. She loves butterflies, and she loves the color pink, and this is her favorite of anything I've ever done. It has already claimed that is not leaving our apartment. But I just like the sexuality of it, and then the incorporation of the colors, and just how vivacious this woman is.
What is the message that Anne wants to bring out there, if it's any message?
My message is to look at the beauty of the world that you can create, that nobody else has created. And you interpret it and you make something that nobody else has ever made, and that it's original. And nobody can ever take that from you.
So what inspired you?
Any type of feeling I have is what inspires me, but the main inspiration I have is my daughter, because she's my child and I don't think I'm going to be having another one. So, I mean, God willing, I will, but she's my everything. I want her to be proud of me. I see myself through her eyes. So I want to do everything I can to the best of my ability so that she looks at her mother and says, I'm proud of my mom.
So are you painting for children's?
I do some children's paintings. I'm sorry,
No, crying. This is Let It Shine show.
When I think about her, I tear up.
We let you cry today.
When I'm thinking about her, I'm always thinking about her, but when I'm thinking about what would make her happy, I do children's paintings. But then my other inspiration is just seeing what hasn't been done before and feeling like I can create that, or create something that people have an appreciation for, but they have never thought of themselves.
So what are you doing these things? You are Google? What is done? If you had one idea, you Google it. If someone else got this idea, you don't do it?
Oh, no, I don't even. No? I don't pay attention to
So
to
how
the
you
internet.
know?
I just get an instinct, and I have a vision. I have to think a lot. I have to listen to a lot of music. I have to ignore a lot of the news. I can't watch TV or movies if I really want to produce, my true talented art, which I don't even know if it's good. You have to have feedback. So, because I need to get the expression out of whatever I'm feeling, or I have to express what I'm feeling. So, for me to have feedback, it's amazing, because I'm the self-conscious.
But you really care about what other people think. When you are doing something from inside, or following your intuition, or whatever, do you really care what the other people thinking about your art?
I don't, but I do appreciate when someone tells me, oh, that's an amazing painting, or that's a beautiful sculpture, whatever it may be, because I don't expect it. I'm just like every other artist where you have that.
What is the name of your daughter?
Nora.
Nora. So you ask Nora when you are painting something, Nora, you like it?
Oh, I don't ask Nora. No, you know what I do for Nora is I roll out a long roll of paper that you used to have in art school and whatnot, and I give her some crayons and some water paints, and she goes crazy. She loves it. She doesn't have any interest in my art. She wants to do her own. We on the East Coast, we have a chalkboard wall, and it's an enormous chalkboard wall, and I thought this would be great for her. She can write, and I can write my list of things to do, and it will help me stay organized and her to be occupied. But
you paint some for your daughter, right?
Yes, yeah. But she got confused that she couldn't draw on every other wall. So
she wants to do the same thing that mommy.
Yeah.
And she never told you, oh, mommy, I like that. She don't care?
She doesn't. She cares about. Nora cares about Nora.
Okay.
But in a good way. She's very creative.
You consider yourself like a painting for the children? The audience is more children's?
Yes. I can see. You're asking if I can see myself painting for children? I don't want to paint what everybody else is painting. I want to do my own thing. So,
when you found this passion, when you found the painting in your life?
I found the painting in my life when I was living in Dorchester, right outside of Boston. I lived in an art studio, and I was inspired because I saw other people's art.
So you was living in the art studio?
Yeah.
What are you was doing living there?
It was a month-to-month rent thing.
Oh.
I was single, freshly single, newly single, and I just wanted to live in a place that was month-to-month rent so that I could leave whenever if I wanted to find another place. And I had no idea it was an art studio when I moved in, but it inspired me. But back then I was doing acrylics, and now I'm like really into the oil and the real canvases and the real thing. But,
So the other stuff is not the real thing for you.
No, it's just that acrylics, it's much different because, you know, they dry so fast and you can't work with them, you know, the next day or the next day after that. You can't, you know, and they have that plastic look. And I don't like that plastic look very much. Some people may, but I'm more into the shiny. I think
The more fun painting.
my favorite.
Not your
my
favorite.
My most fun. I didn't bring with me today because it wouldn't fit.
Why not?
It wouldn't fit in my.
Why? It's very big.
Yeah, it's long.
So
it's
you are
about
very
this
shiny.
long, and the width is about that. But I incorporated sand texture with some oranges, whites, and reds, and it's very abstract. But I have an orange wall in my apartment, and it just looks beautiful with it, and I'm just so proud of it, and I wish I could have brought it.
Well, you send us a picture so I can show to everybody
I definitely will. I will. I'll send you the rest of my paintings. I had to pick and choose what I could bring today. So for having me, I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for coming to Let It Shine Show, Anne.
Thank you.
And for sharing all your beautiful art with all of us. Good luck to you.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Just remember, people, let it shine. Déjalo brillar, dale luz. Let it shine. Thank you so much, Anne.
Thank you.
Way down south in Costa Mesa, just about an hour from LA, a television show is taping, guaranteed to make your day. Let it shine. Let it shine